In 3, 2, and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, mutants of all ages, welcome to Fulton Street Beats, where we come to jazz it up, do some rock and roll, some funk, you name it, we do it, and with some reviews along the way. I hope you stay tuned. If you're new here, thanks for joining. I hope I can provide you with something interesting. Speaking of interesting, we've been on the subject of microphones a little bit lately, and we've been using a few different things. We were using previously this BM800, which works pretty good. And then I got this, I believe it's called Musin or Mizvin or whatever they want to call it. And it's a MS2H. For reference, whatever that means. It's very well built. It's a solid microphone. It's all metal. It's got a little old school rasp to it. And I know that a lot of you don't quite, I'm going to hit denoise, guys. Hold on here. I know a lot of you don't quite, I don't think I like denoise. Let's not. I know a lot of you don't quite get the full effect once it goes through YouTube. And I understand that. But I assure you, in the monitors, where it counts, where it's real, it sounds good. I'm not sure what YouTube does with the sound, what it degrades it so much, but every time I upload anything, be it a drum cover, anything like that, it does degrade it. We got a conversation we're going to have today that's actually pretty cool. How many of you guys knew that they made a $12,500 microphone? Why? Well, I guess if you got a lot of money, you might want yourself a $12,500 microphone. And I keep apologizing. I hit my hat on this. It's in a different place tonight. I've switched the studio around. Anyhow, how good can a $12,500 microphone sound? Well, there's a channel. And while I'm talking here, I'm actually gonna look this up. There's a channel a couple years ago that did a video on said microphone. But it wasn't just any video. It actually was, I don't know what's going on with my studio here. Hold on here. It actually was a video where they compared a $12,500 microphone to an Amazon microphone. Now that seems self-explanatory, right? I mean, that in the grand scheme of things just seems not fair, right? I mean, unless they're picking out one from Amazon that's a really nice microphone. I mean, I'm sure they have very nice ones on Amazon as well. However, it's not what you think. And the thing is this. Can the human ear really tell what a $12,500 microphone can do? That's my big question. Geez, I don't think it can. I really don't think it can. But anyhow, I was intrigued, and I'm sorry, I got some things going on here. I was intrigued. And I'm going to give you this guy's channel right now so you can check it out. You can go check it out now. I don't care. Come back. Or you can stick around and listen to me rant and rave a little bit. The title is $20 microphone, $20 microphone versus $12,500 microphone. That's right. This video has 10 million, that's with an M, 10,765,615 views. It was done in January 30th of 2018. That's a lot of views. So what's special about this channel? Well, this channel is called Roomy Official. ROOMIEOFFICIAL. And this gentleman has 7.31 million subscribers. And it says they compare the most classic microphone of all time, which is the exact same microphone they used to record We Are the World. Yes, if you guys remember that song where they got all those famous singers together, Kenny Rogers, all of them, and they recorded We Are the World, We Are the Children, We Are the Ones That Make a Brighter Day, So Let's Start Giving, something like that. So they compared it to a microphone from Amazon, a $20 microphone from Amazon, but they heard that this microphone was superbly good, and they did run it through some good equipment. As a matter of fact, after this gentleman did his test in his own studio, he brought it to one of his producer friends, who has a professional recording studio, and let him judge this microphone. And you know what they found? I shit you not. They found out that $20 microphone competes with the $12,500 microphone. In some tests, you couldn't distinguish between the two. Now, I will tell you, just because we couldn't distinguish between the two here on YouTube, this is where things matter. It's YouTube. And remember my introduction when I was talking about this microphone and how it downgrades once it goes through YouTube? That's right. They do something, kind of like they do with some videos. I don't know what the deal is. Some videos are great. Some videos don't look so hot. I hope this one looks decent tonight because I've been struggling. For some reason, they won't upload my 4K. And then my 1080 gets downgraded also. So I'm not sure what's going on. But I digress. So anyhow, curiosity got the best of me. I had to know, well, I'm never going to have a $12,500 microphone in this studio because we deal in real world things that's inexpensive for you out there to start your little home studio on a budget. And that's the direction we want to go. And that's why I brought you this BM800 that a lot of people put down, but it serves the purpose. Why is it sitting up here, Mike? Why is it on the shelf then? Why aren't you using it? Well, I like this Musin or Mivzin, or I'm not even sure how you pronounce it. But I like it. I like it better because it's built better and it sounds good. Does it sound better? I don't know. That's subjective. All of it's subjective in the end. But we set this up here for a reason. Or else I'd have two mics hooked up like I usually do. And that reason is this. Bear with me for 1 second, please. That reason is this. This is the $20 microphone from Amazon in which they tested. That is right. This is the newer NW800. And when this arrived, let me tell you the story behind this. Reached out to the company and I said, hey, I heard that you have a NW800. This sounds just as good as a $12,500 microphone. And you know what they said to me? Oh, you watched that video too? And I said, yes, I did. And they said, well, with the proper equipment, it sounds very good. And I told them politely, I do not have probably what most people would consider proper equipment. We're doing this on a budget, inexpensively as possible, and looking for the best results as possible. They laughed and said, you'll still be happy with it. It's an outstanding condenser microphone. I got it. I did an unboxing, but the video kind of messed up, so you're not getting that part, but it comes in a little box like this. This is not the shock mount that come with it. Actually, the shock mount that you saw earlier is the nice shock mount that comes with it. Now, it did not come with a boom arm. This one didn't. I didn't order that kit. I just wanted the microphone because I wanted to test it. And you know what I'm going to do now that I have tested this microphone? I will own every one of these colors. Why? Because this microphone sounds amazing in my monitors, unlike any condenser microphone that I have heard. And I'm talking microphones from back in the day when we were actually in the recording studios. This thing sounds good. The proof is in the pudding. It may not sound good as it translates through YouTube. I hope you're getting a little bit of it. This thing is amazing. Now, the first thing I did, the very first thing that I did when this arrived is unbox it, and I took the capsule off to see the circuitry. Boy, is it different. It's actually heavy. And the sound pattern, the sound wave, seems to be incredible. Now, of course, they claim that it picks up 20 hertz to 20,000 kilohertz. And a lot of you go, holy shit, really? Well, before you say that, hold that thought a minute. 20 hertz to 20,000 kilohertz is the range that the human ear hears. And to be fair, even this really inexpensive microphone, the BM800, which this is also an inexpensive microphone. If you're going to go between the two of these, the NW800 wins hands down, but I can't tell you that as a definite because sound is subjective. But I will tell you, it picks up your voice a lot better and from a lot farther of a distance. I'm back quite a ways now, and now I'm about 12 inches. So the BM800 works well, and it comes with a sound card, the V8 sound card, and you get the boom arm. You get all your cables for $38. Inexpensive, great way to start your podcast, YouTube, whatever you need to do. Not going to knock it. It sounds good, and sometimes I like the sound of this. And then we have the Mivsen, whatever it is, the MS2H that has a really heavy build quality that obviously is a good microphone. And they meant for it to sound a bit old, I think, because that's what it does, and it kind of brings back that analog sound, and I like it for that. So it has its purpose, and it has, depending on the feeling I'm having, what am I doing in the studio? But when I plug this NW800 in, well, I can't compare it to a $12,500 microphone because I don't have one. I will tell you in my in-ear monitors, on my stage rights from Monoprice, which actually is a really good budget, and I mean budget, but a good over-ear monitor for sure. They definitely do the trick. I will tell you that this thing sounds amazing. It's warm. It is full. It encompasses you. And I know it's not translating. I wish I could translate that to you. I wish there was a platform where you could actually really hear that. Hopefully you're getting a little bit of it. And I'm not running this through any expensive equipment. I'm going through a $24.99 live sound card from Amazon also that I just did a review on that really works really, really well. I'm running this on the MC setting, and I'm pretty much running my treble all the way up with this mic. I've got the bass all the way up with this mic, and I'm running the mids right in the middle. I haven't played with it. This is pretty much where I've been running all the mics. I don't play with them. I plug them in and I'm using them. So this may even sound better if I play around with it. Maybe it would sound better on Primal Sound. Maybe it would sound better on Recording Studio. Perhaps it would sound better on One Button Belcanto. I don't know. But it sounds fantastic to me. I would like your opinion on what you think. Now, was this guy full of it that it compared to a $12,500 microphone? I don't believe he was. I don't. Because let's face it. How good can a microphone be? Can a microphone be $12,000? This is the real question. Can a microphone be $12,500 worth of good? Well, I'm just going to give you the answer to that. No. And if you say yes, you're on the wrong channel. There's no way, as far as sound goes. Well, if it's made out of gold, sure, but this one wasn't. This was just a microphone. And it was $12,500. And it is, and you can't get them now, I guess, either. But I'd love to test one because I have a feeling I'd have the same results that he did. Although, like I said, things get lost according to what platform you're recording through and going to. So it's very, very, very cool, isn't it? That was even took place. And I had to subscribe to his channel. I had to. And like I said, that's Roomy Official. Go there. You know, over 10 million views. Go there. Check it out. Check out the video. It's got a 95% feedback score too, which is crazy. That means what? That means, was it 10,000? Let's see. How many people gave it a thumbs down? 10,000 people gave it a thumbs down. And 226,000 people gave it a thumbs up. And when you look down, I mean, you'll get it. They know what they're doing. So I have no reason to doubt them. And he wrote just a few months ago, he says it's 2 years later. I believe this is him. Nope, 2 years later, and I still hear no difference. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. And then you have people just saying, just go and buy a $100 mic, like the Audio-Technica AT2020. Why? He just showed you that a $20 microphone sounds just like a $12,500 microphone. Why would you go spend more? I think the point of the video was to show you that sometimes things are an illusion. Now, if you hand me a microphone and you say, Mike, and I know nothing about it, and you tell me, Mike, this mic cost $12,500. First, I'm going to look at you like, did you fall and bump your head? You paid $12,500 for a microphone? What are you smoking? That's the first thing I'd say. Because, man, it better turn you into Pavarotti. That's all I got to say. Number two, I'd test that microphone and I'd probably go, wow, it's pretty cool. That sounds good. It's $12,500. Is it $12,500 worth of cool? No way. But it's cool. And then somebody could hand me a $20 microphone and I could plug it in and go, that's a $20 microphone. How good can it be? It's $25. My brain's going to tell me that the $20 microphone is junk. And that's what happens when we all even hear this stuff. We suffer from cognitive dissonance so bad that we can't accept things that might be true. Do I know for a fact that this NW800 sounds better than a $12,500 microphone? No, I don't know for a fact. But I can tell you here at Fulton Street Beats, what I can tell you is it does sound really good, and it is the best condenser that I have heard. And I've heard quite a few. This new studio thing is kind of getting back into it, but I've done this for a while. But it's really difficult to start back up when you buy a new house and remodel and try to get back into things and get everything set up. I wanted to do it on the cheap. Dive in slowly, tip my toes in, if you will, and not dive in and sink and drown. So I hope this helps you out there. And if you're wondering, NW800 is available on Amazon right now for the incredible low price of, I think, $18.99. I'm not going to give you any specifications because what's the point? It sounds good. You don't need to read them. Specifications don't mean anything if the mic sounds good. You might have the best specifications in the world. You plug it in, it sounds like shit. Just paper. It's just words. Means nothing. I've seen many, many things not live up to their specifications. I don't think you'll be disappointed with this microphone. Out of the three, man, I'm still in love with this one right here. I love the looks and that. See how that works? I love the looks. I love the solid feel. I love the heft of this, and it has that analog sound, and I do like this bottle shape, baby bottle microphone. I like it. Is it going to be my studio mic all the time? I'm probably going to use the NW800 because it sounds so damn good. It really does. So guys, go check out his channel. And if you do check out his channel, I don't know him, but drop in there. Tell him Fulton Street Beats sent you. I think you'll get a kick out of that because it's a cool video. I liked, I haven't shared it, but I liked it and I subscribed because anybody who has the balls to test a $20 microphone against a $12,500 microphone in my book deserves a like and a sub for sure. So my hat's off to him. And looks like he put his money where his mouth was and he put this video out there. Me, I don't know. I think if I had a $12,500 microphone in the studio, I don't think I'd compare the two because, man, I would be afraid of the backlash. But because I know how people think. People would go, no way. I'm just telling you that the NW800 sounds really good in this little low budget home studio. And that's what I want to pass on because if you're starting out with a home studio, I think you deserve to know what one of the best microphones out there in the realm of cheap and inexpensive and budget can do. And this one does it very well. It really does. I hope you guys will stick with me a little bit because soon I'm going to have another video up. We're going to do a video tomorrow. And I know we do a lot of talking on this video, but I want to get to know you guys. I want to be personable with you. I want to let everybody know what is going on with the channel. And in general, let's just talk about things and make sure things are what you want. Maybe the things I have aren't quite what you want. But stay tuned. Hit that like button. Share. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell because I'm going to be testing many things. Just because it's here right now don't mean it'll be here tomorrow. We're going to be testing a lot of different things. We have a lot of things that are here I haven't even tested yet for you guys, such as this monoprice tube amp, which is pretty sweet, honestly. I'm not going to lie. It's a beautiful amp. I've had it for a while, but I never did a review on it. It's very warm. It's very clean. I have some new speakers that will be coming for this. And if you guys have not noticed with the new studio monitors that aren't really monitors, but work beautifully as monitors simply because they have that nice flat perfection of sound. Not a lot of connections, but they really make really good heavy duty studio monitors. Very happy with those. But I did have a glitch. I do have a glitch, and we can talk about that sometime too. But they're on Amazon. Another cheapie. I paid $50 for them, and now apparently they're close to $140 and rising. So if you got a pair, congratulations. I'm glad you did. This seems like everybody's having really good results with these, as am I. I'm glad I bought them. I will never look back. And as a matter of fact, I got another pair and paid at the time $124 because as soon as I got them, they come to the door and the price went up to $124. And I still bought another pair because when you hear them, you'll understand why. If you're using them for what their intended purpose is, if you're expecting a lot of bass out of them, they'll give you some bass, but it's not, don't expect a 5.25-inch driver to give you tons of bass. You will have to run a subwoofer, but then be prepared to be amazed because the detail is really, really, really fine on these. So right now, that's about it. I'm going to bid you guys adieu. I want to thank you for dropping by. And please stop back soon. We'll be discussing Firefly guitar, hollow body guitars. We got one coming to the studio. We're going to tear it apart. We're going to dive into it. We're going to check out the build quality. We're going to check out the sound. And then we may do some upgrades. Thanks, guys. Have a great evening. And remember to keep on funking it up. Love that rock and roll. Love that jazz. Good evening.